Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Hot Toys 6-scale figure of the Flash from The Flash. Oh, hey, and if you enjoyed this video, do me a big ol' favor and like the video, and click subscribe. That way you can be up to date with all my latest stuff. So, about a month ago, Hot Toys released the final product images of their Flash figure. And now that I have the figure in hand, I can agree with the internet's general reaction of shock by saying, yep, it's true, the colors are wrong. The leather, darker burgundy colors are correct, but the rest of him, the fabric, is way too light. It's a light burgundy bordering on red, and it's just wrong. And it's pretty shocking that Hot Toys, a company that is known for getting details accurately, would not just release the figure in this condition, but also like release photos going, yep, here it is, everybody, here's what we made. I don't know if it was the demand that, you know, people have been waiting 2 years since pre-orders went up. I'm a very patient person. I don't mind waiting 2 or 3 years for a figure. I don't care. I would have happily waited another year if it meant that they were going to release the figure in the correct color scheme. That's what it should be, right? Like, this fabric should match the colors. The colors are wrong, and it sucks. And it sucks that Hot Toys did it, didn't fix it, and released it and charged people money for something so incorrect. Moving on. The details on the sculpt of the boots are pretty good. Like, as far as like the wrinkle of like the leather of the boots, it's good sculpting. Nice little details on the belt. The lightning bolt on the chest looks good. It swaps out with some other ones. We'll get into that in a moment. The little texturing on his gloves, especially the little hands right there. Yeah, the little kind of ribbed texture looks good. But what I really dig on this is the head. I think they did a really good job with the eyes, the mouth, the nose, the general shape of the cowl looks great. But one extra little thing that they did that I really, really dig is the head itself doesn't plug into anything. It's magnetic. I wish more figures could do this. The very first Dark Knight Batman figure did that. But not only can you get his head to like look down, but what's cool is if you're going to be posing the figure like in any kind of running or squat pose or run where he's like leaning forward, you can get the head to tilt up really nicely. And I think that looks pretty great without any kind of neck joint showing underneath the chin. The figure comes with a decent amount of accessories, including fisty hands and open palm hands. And again, the sculpt of the fabric and the texturing on them is really good. We also get his tachyon enhancer that attaches to the chest. Some nice detail on the sculpting there. Also his Season 1 crest. It's nice that they included Season 1 and Season 2. We get Jay Garrick's hat/helmet. I think this is a really, really nice inclusion. It's a fun prop for him to hold. And I just think the design of it was always awesome. So I love that there is a Hot Toys accessory of it. Here is this cowl for when you want to swap out for the alternate head. This is the cowl that kind of goes around the neck. I like the way the sculpted leathery fabric lays. And then we have the alternate head, which at first I think like it's pretty good. You're almost there. Like, if you just dial it up a bit, you're at like an 8 or a 9. If you just, you almost nailed it. But the more I look at it, the more I go, well, yeah, that's his mouth. And then his mouth creases and the laugh lines are accurate, especially at certain angles. You look at his eyelids, his upper eyelids, his eyebrows, his profile, the edges of his brow line where it meets the forehead. And I go, well, yeah, that really is Grant Gustin. Like, you can get nitpicky, but, I mean, damn if that doesn't look like Grant Gustin. So, good job, Hot Toys. The sculpt and the paint, it's pretty damn good. Sculpting on the hair is fine. I think it works. I dig it. But there, especially with the wetness of the eyeballs, you get a little bit of that Grant Gustin charm, that glisten in the eyes. And that's pretty nice. We also get this figure stand with the bendy metal arm and the adjustable C-clamp. I do appreciate that the figure stand's plate says Fastest Man Alive on it. That's nice. And the artwork of the street on it, which will match the little backdrop it comes with. We also get these lightning bolt pieces that attach to the figure around the arms and legs. So here's the figure with the lightning bolts attached. They pretty much just slide over the legs and under the armpits, although I feel like you could probably plug this one over the shoulder a bit too. There you go. I think tucking it under the armpit is better. They're a soft plastic. They're not brittle, so you don't have to worry about them breaking. They're kind of a soft, bendy plastic. One little nitpick I have is that the chest is kind of puffy, which causes the cowl to come up to his chin. I wish the cowl could rest like that. Instead, it keeps bumping his chin. I mean, if I tilt his head up a bit, but I want it to rest lower, and it just doesn't. Last thing I want to show you guys is the figure with the backdrop that it comes with of the Central City street and his little lightning bolt coming down. It's a nice backdrop to include. It's simple. It really works with the base. Although I will say one little thing about the base that isn't great is that it's not very deep, but they use that long C-clamp so that if you have the figure clamped in, the center of his body is right at the front of the base, so his feet, if you're just having him in a standard standing pose, his feet hang off the edge, and that's not great. You know what's also not great? This figure's got the wrong colors. The burgundy and the red, they're off. Did I mention that before? Have you read about that on the internet? The colors are wrong, and that's not awesome. But the accessories are awesome. The head sculpt is really good. And here's the thing, because I have a knack for spinning things positively, I still like the figure. It looks like the Flash. It's not like he's freaking green or anything. There are custom people out there who are doing really great paint jobs of correcting this. I might custom paint this so it matches. I shouldn't have to, but still, the actual tailoring on the suit, aside from the kind of puffy chest right there at the armpits and bicep, for the most part, it's a good figure, and I love the Flash. Like, if I'm being honest with you guys, I think the CW Flash is one of the best DC iterations of a character. Like, I put Grant Gustin's The Flash up there with Batman the Animated Series, Adam West, Christian Bale, Christopher Reeve, Superman, Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. I freaking love the Flash. When they announced that they were making a Hot Toys figure of the Flash, I got so excited. I really, really love this iteration. So, having a Hot Toys of it, even with the color slightly wrong, it's still cool. But man, if you care about accuracy and the price of what you're paying for non-accuracy, dude, buyer beware. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to be up to date with all my latest reviews, be sure to click subscribe and all that crap.